strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 6 catches, 93 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Play action here with Rosen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over.
We see Carolina's offense getting set for their first possession here, and at quarterback, his 2nd season with the Panthers, Sam Darnold.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
George Kittle and the Niners ready for their next drive. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people are going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call, because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Rosen.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
To throw is Rosen. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Javon Kinlaw. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Fielded at the 33. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Rosen on 1st down. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Rosen's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action. It's Rosen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at the 20. After the interception, here's Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 7-7, our score after 1. Darnold on 1st down. It completes it once more to Anderson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this #1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. On 1st down, Darnold. That caught by Trimble. And he's bounds down around the 35-yard line. to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Darnold. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Darnold. There's Tremble, the tight end. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. To the air again, Darnold. And Beasley with it over the middle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And incomplete on the deep ball. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, Rosen. Able to haul it in is Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rosen. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Once more with Mitchell. And this time he is in. Yes. Elijah Mitchell.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw is caught here by Anderson.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Darnold.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 4.
Now it's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Open man is Anderson.
He's got the 1st down and more.
Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. 27 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as as they take the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. Now Rosen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Rosen. And the grab by Croft. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Short throw hauled in by Croft.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. This is caught by Malik Turner.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. This one caught by Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
There's so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Darnold gets this to McCaffrey, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. To throw is Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Back to throw, Darnold. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's Rosen. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now it's Rosen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing now is Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Rosen to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Dancing to his left. And hauled in by Croft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game.
Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Carolina, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.